counting the tournament, but boom, boom, bam, we're live, everybody. We just had to get this going. We have got a monster carp on. I'm just going to put on solo layout here. This is not going to count in the tournament, but y'all got to see this.
I love how he says it doesn't count. It counts. He's live. We're going. I'm counting it. What do you all think?
Sure, let's do it.
That's right. I'm going to argue with him until my dying day. Look at these guys. Careful there, S3. Careful, careful.
Oh, did it get off?
Scoop it with your hands and launch it up onto the bank. I'm going to buy these boys a net. My goodness, man, what is wrong here? These boys need a net. That's it. I've had enough, y'all. Hashtag net fun coming up. Don't touch the line. Just scoop the fish. You can do it.
Can you get his gills or anything? Woo!
Wow.
He's in.
Holy cow. That thing is huge. Wow.
Y'all see this thing? So what do y'all think? Not bad for just starting out, huh?
Holy cow.
What do you say?
He said, go get that man, it's $2.
That's a big boy.
Woo, buddy. We'll get a weight on him. He doesn't count for the tournament, but we'll get a weight
No,
on
he
him.
does.
Oh, yeah, it counts.
You caught him on live.
You caught him live. We're going. Weigh that thing. It counts. Oh, my gosh. Look at how thick its head is. That thing's got a big old head like Chunky.
Woo!
That's on the Michael Murillo hair rig right there.
Just so you know, we YouTube live. That's what we got.
Got to get a weight on this thing right now.
Where it is? Oh my gracious!
That thing is massive.
Oh.
All right, Stan, I'm going in the water.
Go ahead, go in. Fishing.
Did you have a hard time putting that in? No, it wasn't really that hard at all. You kind of just came right in. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just say I didn't know this was a swimming challenge. Somebody going in the water.
Hey, ain't fishing monsters in here. Oh. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Look, how about this? It's a little thing. Back out the water. Danny's on the way. All right. So, okay, we are started. Welcome, everybody. I don't know if y'all got to see it yet or not, but thank you, Steve. Paint services by Steve with the $4.99 for the net fund.
Hey, that That was on his reel.
Oh, by the way, Steve, that was on that reel that you had sent to Stan 3 when he had lost his other one in the James, I think, in the first Iron Cat.
Yeah, we're gonna name this carp Steve.
All right, this carp's name is Steve in your honor. Douglas Fletcher's out there. How's it going, Grace? Chad Nolte. Wildcat Rigs, how are you? FD Fisherman, New Jersey Fishermaniac. There's Chad. 35 awesome people. Tell me if this isn't the way to start. We're going to get it weighed up here. We've got some awesome people fishing with us today. We are actually not even fishing the James today. We came to a small reservoir. What's that?
Are you at that zoo pond that we were talking about?
Actually, no. We were thinking about that. But thank you very much, Michael, for all your help with this.
40 pounds.
40-pound carp. I'm assuming that's just a common carp, right?
No, that's a grass carp.
That's a grass carp?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Y'all already caught a 40-pound carp?
Yep.
41 pounds. 41 pounds.
You can go ahead and log off, Danny.
Woo! And that's
Coming in here.
that right there is why we're two stands fishing.
Boom, baby.
Hold on, let me get solo layout here. We'll get set up.
Oh, yeah, that's a grass carp.
A monster.
That's right. The common ones are that green color.
I'm gonna get him back.
Well, the grass carp has a longer body than a common carp. Common carp will be more like of a football shape, similar to that. They'll have a high back, but the long, slender ones, those are grass carp. And a lot of people said those are really good eating. I've never ate one.
Woo! 40-pound fish to start the day out.
Well, I'm just here for moral support at this point.
So I guess we made the right choice. Okay. There's Mack fishing out in chat. I don't know if you saw it, Mack, but we started it out with a 41-pound carp to get things going. Catfish.
On a stringer.
Woo! Captain Morgan's out there. Catfish Grande, New Jersey Fishermaniac. Luther Harlow. That was awesome. Little brother Dave G's out there.
Tell us about your location there, Stan. Is it a lake? Is it a river?
We are actually at the tail end of a reservoir. It's relatively shallow. What do we think it is? About deep is about 10 foot where we're at.
That one was not shallow rod. That was close to the bank.
There's Nicholas Simonelli. What's up, Nick?
Dude, we just monster.
He saw it. Mack Fishing is saying, I guess Stan 3 stocked his baby pool.
Oh yeah, the kiddie pool.
We never got the link on that one, but hey, what's up, Dinks? How's it going? So yes, there's we were here. This is one of the reasons why we wanted to start targeting carp. Is we were here some years ago, and we'd seen some big carp here. No, we didn't even bring the net because we weren't planning on catching a 40-pound carp.
Who plans on that?
Yeah. Woo!
He's like, wake up and go, I think I'll go catch a 40-pound carp today.
I mean, we would all like to.
Hey, good morning, Tony. How's it going?
Hey, and it wasn't in the James River either. Put all that to shame.
Since you got that there, you want to show the rig?
Sure.
I'm sure, Michael, I'm sure this rig will look very familiar to you.
We may have to start selling these things, huh, Stan?
I guess so. So we got just a method feeder right there. And just a regular hair rig. And we just put Stan 3 puts a little bit of the pack bait on there, and then it dissolves as we cast it out. And then there's the fake corn. And that's it. That's what we caught them on. Just your basic rig. Pack bait is just normal oatmeal pack bait with corn and Steve said I should try catching a sturgeon. The pack bait is just the normal oatmeal corn and cornflake pack bait with pineapple jello.
Huh.
What the crap? Stan's always got to do something that nobody's ever thought of. Pineapple jello, really?
Well, Danny, you know, we say it all the time. You got to be yourself, right?
Hey, we get more attention from being weird than we do being normal.
Yeah.
What's
Boom,
normal
boom,
anyway?
bam. Johnny, small pepper with the $9.99. Thank you.
Well, you stacked the cards today, though. I'm looking at the panel. I said, I don't think there's a single person in here I can beat.
Sure there is.
That right there is why.
You know, fishing for catfish during the spawn. Yeah, what kind of a chance do I got?
But that is why we've started trying to target carp, because there's some monsters out there. We've seen some monsters. And we just like catching big fish.
Do you feel that is one of the bigger ones that you've seen, or do you think that there may be even larger?
There's
Oh,
larger.
I've seen larger. That was why we wanted to start fishing them.
That I've seen a lot of them that size. A whole bunch of them. Like that's why it's the common carp, right?
That was they said grass. Oh yeah.
That's a grass carp, without a doubt.
I was.
He was trying.
I was being funny.
I will put
Holy.
I'll put my next paycheck on it. That is a grass carp.
Holy smokes. Boom, boom, bam. Johnny Small Pepper, thank you. With another $9.99 super stickers. Thank you very much.
You're the man, Johnny.
We're up to 54 awesome people watching STANday this morning.
Yeah, when you caught that fish, I told everybody we need to start a net fund.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yes, that is
I think we needed one of them musky nets on that joker. Holy smoke. That was one of the longest fish I have seen. Besides the sturgeon. That was a big fish. I'm still replaying it in my mind.
whew. Man.
It's definitely one of them lives I'm going to be going back and watching.
Thank you, CVA. Appreciate that. Yeah, we were trying to decide. Oh, let me see. I got feedback from somewhere. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hello. Were y'all getting an echo and stuff before?
I'm not.
Let's see. But anyways, last night we were trying to decide where to go. And, you know, when you're... no. Yeah, when we looked at the weather last night, it was like 100%. It was supposed to just be bad rain. We had chance of thunderstorms. last time we tried to do this. No echo out there. Okay, perfect. Thank you, CVA. Appreciate that. We got caught out on the river in a thunderstorm. So we're like, and we've been having a hard time finding bait. So we're like, that's why we decided to come try this particular body of water out. Robert Johns, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Your boy Troy's out there. Your boy Troy gonna go target some cats and carp tonight. So anyways, basically, so that we could, so I could host the challenge here and fish. It's in the boat with the rain. It's kind of tough. So. That was the whole reason, and we've been having a hard time finding bait on the river, so we decided we were going to try to come get some bluegill here. There's a lot of bluegill here, and I knew there was carp here, so we were hoping to catch a couple of smaller carp, and bam.
Wasn't expecting that giant.
Okay.
Wonder if it's
I will be right back in.
like a lot of people just don't target them here.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody fish carp around here.
Well, I'm just here to fill a spot.
That's what I'm doing, Danny, because these rods sure aren't moving.
I'm telling you. I fished all night last night, and all I caught was one measly little flathead, one measly little blue cat, and two measly little channel cat, which the biggest fish last night was a channel cat that was a little over 6 pounds.
Where are you fishing at, Danny?
I'm on the Mississippi, brother.
Okay.
My home, the place where I live most of my life.
There you go.
If I'm not at work or asleep, I'm here. I got to run up to the truck and grab my water jug, my power pack, and I'm going to try to rig up something for carp. But these rods will be here. They ain't going nowhere. Trust me. And I'll be right back.
All right.
He was just swimming. They also got up here, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, when it first hit, it didn't even really.
It hit hard. You know, it was a good takedown. But then, we were wondering if it was a little channel cat. But I had a feeling it was a carp. The way it was fighting, it was swimming a lot. You feel the head more if it's a channel cat. That thing was just swimming. I was not expecting it to be that big. Holy smokes.
So you want some more of that is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think it was real. Like, it can't be real.
You picked it up and it's like holding a child.
Yeah, not a toddler either. A elementary school age. And the fact that you catch something that monstrous on a what size are those hooks?
2.
A size 2 little hook and corn.
But look, I got a couple of them right here.
That's just what's crazy.
That's
If
crazy.
it makes you feel any better, they're Gamakatsu hook.
There we go.
There's a couple of the hooks right here.
Like this, the hooks are like the size of your pinky nail.
Yes.
I caught 10-pound channel cat on that little itty bitty hook, Stan.
Oh my goodness.
buried that hook right in its jaw, you know.
And that's exactly where that hook was. It went right up in the. All right, Tony, we got you in. Central Valley Adventure saying, let's go, Marillo. Let's go, Marillo. Show these boys how to catch fish.
Oh, they talking about a different.
All right, Wildcat, we will talk to you later. Your boy Troy's out there. All right, well, now that everybody knows where we're fishing, like I said, here in Virginia. We're on a small reservoir. We're not on the James River today for the reasons I was talking about. And we knew there was carp here. Didn't plan, obviously, on catching one that monstrous, but glad we did. That was a lot of fun. Man, and he didn't give up either. When he first came in, I don't think he realized he was hooked. He was just kind of coming towards us. Then all of a sudden he saw stand 3 and took off. I don't blame him for that, but and Dustin, how about you and Landon? Where are y'all from today?
We are representing the mighty James River this morning.
Awesome.
How you fishing? You dragging? Anchor?
Yeah. I got one suspended rod. I got 2 straight back, and I got 2 planter boards out with dragging.
There you go. Y'all get on some fish today.
Fish on.
Fish on, Dustin.
Can I call it or what?
Stand 3 is like, you'll get on some. We got you. Stand 3 is like, you'll get on some fish today. And seconds later, Guerrero Bagre, how's it going?
Hola, mi amigo. I'm getting a hit. That's your pole. The first, oh, now that other one's your pole too. That was the turtle though. He hit your line. I could see him.
Yeah. So the white ugly stick, got a bump?
Yeah. His first ugly stick got a bump.
Man, they're going to flip out. We catch another one.
Yeah, they got collars. I got a
Here we go. We got. I was gonna put on it, but it doesn't matter. We got Dustin on. 52 awesome people out there. Thank you for coming in.
How's it feel, Dustin? Is it gonna be a monster? Or
I don't know. He's spinning my boat around, so I can't tell right now.
That's usually a good sign.
He's pretty big though.
Yeah, this time of year, that stretch right there, you're very close to my devil cat hole.
Give me a second.
Wow. Got starting the boat and everything.
Live action.
Definitely some live action. We haven't even been live 20 minutes.
Got 2 fish on the screen so far.
Your boy Troy said he caught his PB carp Thursday night, 18.2 pounds on cut bluegill.
Carp on cut bluegill, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Nice.
CVA is out there. There's Maurice Cason. How's it going, Maurice? For anybody just coming in, we started the show out. As we went live, we were in battle. Stand 3 was in battle with a 41-pound carp. Justin is now hooked up.
He's going on that Virginia sleigh ride right now.
Yeah. He's on the James River sleigh ride right now.
Where you going? In the boat.
All right, nice fish.
Bite seems to be picking up a little bit more on that.
Oops.
51 awesome people out there watching STANday this morning. Thank you very much for coming in. It was supposed to be, weather-wise, a real crappy morning here,
Beautiful.
but it is absolutely beautiful now. Aaron said caught his biggest carp on Little Caesars. Crazy bread. 26 pounds. We have actually caught blue catfish on the pepperoni, Little Caesars. The cooked pepperoni off the pizza. Had to get a couple rods out while we were trying to catch bait a few years back.
Sorry,
and
give me a minute.
ended up catching blues on.
It's when you think you know everything about carp. You learn something else.
Yeah. Yeah, they like crazy bread. Who would have thought?
Oh,
Which one?
uh,
Oh. We're getting another bump on the Muddy River rod right here. Garlic butter, yeah. Central Valley Adventures caught a... Oh, Tony Harrison. You got a fish on, Tony?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tony with a fish on. We'll go over to Tony. Dustin, just let me know when you got the weight. We'll come back to you to see the weight.
All right.
Fish are on fire today. That's fish number 3 so far.
Speak for yourself.
How did y'all do last night? I saw Parker was
All right, Stan.
Everybody that fished last night, even the guests that come up on panel, everybody caught fish, but they were pretty much all dinks. But of course, you know that Creole got another bull shark.
Are you for real? All right, Dustin.
Yeah, he got another bull shark last night.
21.6.
was he around the same
Nice
spot or
fish.
different?
Stan 3 was asking, was he fishing in the same area?
Yes, he was. And he came prepared for him this time. He was ready for a bull shark this time.
And I think the question, was he using using a shark rig? He had some wildcat rigs on, or you don't know?
Absolutely. Yeah, he was using the way heavier leaders and everything. He wasn't targeting the shark, but he sent it to him just in case.
And that was on Parker Pursuits, right? So for anybody that wants to see that, go check out Parker Pursuits live
Here you go,
from
Stan.
last night.
Hey, Stan.
Forget
Yep.
Tony's.
1 second.
Here's the fish.
Come on. 1 second. 1 second. There we go.
Well, there was the fish. Hopefully he's okay. Well, he's fine. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful fish. 21.6. Blue cat. Awesome.
You going
Great
back?
job. Great job.
How's
All right.
Tony doing?
We're going back to Tony here.
There we go. All right, we're back in.
50 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Bugman22.
Hey, Bugman.
Line move.
Oh, shoot. Let's go some thought.
This is the third channel I've been on in the last 2 hours.
What do we got, Tony?
10.8.
All right. 10.8.
They from
All right, everyone, take care. Lucas Pennington, how you doing? Yeah, nice blue, nice blue. Redneck Outdoors, how you doing?
take it. Uh, feeder.
Bugman says, I always forget the like button until you say my name.
Terrible at. I forget all about the thing until somebody mentions it.
Green Machine, what's up?
Morning, Dan.
Okay, we got 52 awesome people watching. For those just coming in, Stan 3 caught a 41-pound grass carp. Team Snag and Whiskers, Dustin and Landon got a 21.6-pound blue. And Tony got a 10.8 blue cat. Paul Boyd's out there. How's it going? How's it going? We've had a couple bumps on the Muddy River rod right here. $9.28.
We own the freedom.
All right. So Creole's going to be known as the Shark Man here pretty soon.
He's not looking forward to that.
I told him the other day, I'm like, you know what? Pretty soon, it's going to be, it doesn't matter how big of a catfish you're going to catch. It's going to be, do you see that shark?
Yeah. Well, he kept his composure a little better last night, but he kept telling Gabe and the other boys, he said, get that thing off my boat. Get that thing off my boat. He goes, quit playing with it. Get it off my boat.
Here. It's just raviolis, buddy. Wait till lunch.
And Danny, where are you fishing today?
I'm on the Mississippi River just outside of New Madrid, Missouri.
There you go. And
We are full on spawn, so don't expect much.
and that is funny. That is one thing about the that may be one of the things with the Mississippi River, because it's such a big river and it covers pretty much our entire country, doesn't it?
Oh, it goes from the top to the bottom.
So the temperature, even though it's you know, hot further south, the water temperature still is not as hot as other bodies of water around it because it's so cold coming down.
Well, you would think, but that water is so hot right now. When I throw a piece of skipjack out there and reel it in, when I grab it, it feels like you had it on defrost in the microwave. I mean, the water's pretty warm.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told them they're not. I've had cups of coffee that wasn't as hot as this river.
Oh man. But here on the James River in Virginia, our fish are pretty much, I mean, in different, at different bodies of water, it's going to be different times. But on the James River there, they are starting to be post spawn. You've got a lot more of them coming off of spawn and feeding.
Yeah.
Friday night we ended up with, I think, 4 of them over 20 pounds. Which, no monsters, but
Yeah.
I'll take 20-pound blue cats every day of the week.
All day long.
Absolutely.
But you know what got my hopes up was when I fished Jody's flathead challenge Thursday night, and I caught a nice little flathead and a nice little blue, and they were both beat up really bad. And I thought, okay, they're coming off the bed.
54 awesome people out there. Thank you very much. We are here in a small reservoir. There is no blue cats here. There's channel cat, flatheads, and of course, as y'all saw, there is carp. We started out with a 41-pound carp. There is white catfish in here also. Yep. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Catfishing Crappie joining us. 58
Morning,
awesome
Mark.
people. It's 9:30, so we're a half hour in. For those just coming in, the fish caught so far today. Stand 3 got a 41-pound grass carp. We have a 21-pound, 21.6 by Dustin and Landon. Team Snagging Whiskers with a 21.6-pound blue. And Tony with a 10.8-pound blue cat also. So that's where we're at for a half hour in.
And I'm just here because I didn't feel like going home yet.
So half hour in, and we're over 70 pounds of fish already. Not bad start. Now, Michael, here's a question for you for carp fishing.
No, not yet. I'll tell you when to say it, okay?
New Jersey Fishing Maniac. We caught that on the white one. We caught it on pack bait. Oh, no problem, Dale. No problem. An oatmeal pack bait. Oatmeal, cream of corn, some regular sweet corn, and pineapple jello.
I wish I could see his face when you said that. Because, hey, he's a big-time carp fisherman.
Oh, yeah. No, red roses.
And the bluegill love that also. They are just they're throwing it out. They're just tearing it up. Bugman 22 was saying, NJ, thanks. I had not seen one like it. All we ever got here were the kind with the mouth like a sucker. And it was a on the thank you, NJ. Jay Fox Hunters out there. How's it going? Really? Mark said that companies pay huge money for grass carp to put in their corporate ponds there.
Oh yeah, grass carp are big money.
Well, that would have been a good one to put in the ponds.
Oh, no doubt.
Hey, Sharina, how's it going? How's it going?
There's another carp fisherman. Sharina knows how to catch some carp.
Yeah, well, like I said, we've seen so many of them, and we've also caught a bunch of the smaller ones. You know, those 2 to 3 pounders that you love that you can use for bait.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the reason. You know, as cat fishermen, you've always got to be looking for new ways to get bait. So that we, like I said, we've seen some monsters. So not a bad start. Not a bad start for carp fishing. 41 pounders, a pretty good PB. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the grass carp keep the they keep the ponds clean, don't they? They keep algae and all that kind of stuff in check.
If you start getting overgrown with vegetation, they'll clean that out.
Henceforth, the name grass carp.
Exactly. Look how educated you are.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I could put one and one together and get 3.
There you go. No, you put 1 to 1 together and get 2, 2, 2.
I wasn't sure if Tony had a fish on or not.
Yeah, I had one on the carp rod, but he got off. Got off.
The only bad thing with having your camera so that you're facing the sun and the sun is not right on the camera is that it's directly in your eyes, so it's hard to see.
Yeah, well, my issue is the reception. I got to get as close probably to the water because if I go up another 5 feet, it goes in and out. So I'm trying to find the sweet spot.
That is probably the number one difference between live fishing. Same Rod, you're getting another bump on it. All right. That's probably the big difference between live fishing and you know, just going out fishing is the signal. You know, the best spots tend to have the weakest signal.
Exactly.
But
thank you.
In
On
live
the carp
fishing,
rod, I got to get it back out there.
And Michael, the question for you with carp fishing, I know with catfishing, you've got the bait out there, and it really depends on current, water temperature, depth of water. There's a lot of determinants in how long you leave your bait out there. You know, with carp fishing, how long do you leave your bait sit?
well,
Is there any?
you still have the same choice to make, and that is whether you think that you want to stick and stay to make it pay, or whether you want to just keep moving baits and try to, you know, land on them, so to speak. Some places it really just depends upon how much pressure those fish are facing, because if carp fishing is a popular activity at a lake or a river, whatever, then the fish are probably going to be a little bit more spooky and a little bit more tentative. And then you got other situations where, you know, you just got to think of them as an underwater vacuum, because they're doing their thing. So long as you place the bait in a feeding area, they're going to come and vacuum up just about anything, and at least take a look at it.
Right.
It's a choice. It's a choice. I've left my bait sit in the exact same spot for 5 hours, and then caught a fish in that last moments. And I've let my bait sit for no more than 10 minutes and keep moving it. So it's just a choice, really. But
So very similar to catfishing then.
you got to find the area where they patrol for food.
Right.
That's what this is, like a little cove kind of with like a flat grass growing.
Yep. And you mentioned that your area might be like 10 foot or less of water. That's perfect.
Yep.
That's what we thought. That's what we thought.
I've always been of the opinion carp like warm water, sunny conditions. Lately, it seems like most of my fish between like 11 and 2. So, I mean, I don't know. Everything's different. Every place is different, and obviously every angler is going to have a different opinion. But I'm still just super stoked you guys caught that giant grass carp.
Well, so are we.
I'm just soaking it in.
For those that don't know, we've when was it? Probably just a couple months ago that we really started talking about it with you. And you got us some hair rigs and things like that. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I told Stan 3 that's box number 1, and I've been planning box number 2 just to try some different stuff. And
Well, we are definitely, as you can tell, if we weren't hooked before, Stan 3 is hooked on carp now.
Big time.
the other thing about it too is that carp generally are kind of easy to catch. You know, they're very plentiful. Like we said, they aren't too particular about one thing or another. They pretty much suck it up, let it roll around in their mouth, see what they think of it. They might spit it out, suck it back up again, think about it again, suck it back up, spit it out. That's why the hair rig is built the way that it is. Some of them spit it out, it'll just that hook will catch them in that bottom lip. And they aren't allowed, you know, then they aren't getting away from you. But it's a fun form of fishing. Our family's always pursued the biggest fish we can catch, and they didn't really want all those kids hanging out down by the dam or by, you know, too much flowing water. They want an easier situation so they could manage all of us kids. So we end up on a lake or a reservoir bank and throw the rods out and try to catch bullheads and catfish to eat, and try to catch big carp just to catch a big fish. But even a 2-pound carp, you know, a 2 or a 3-pound carp could get a kid hooked on fishing.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Oh, that's an awesome thing, and why not give it a shot? So
Yeah, adult hooked on fishing too.
yeah.
That's right. You have to have patience for carp and catfishing. You certainly do. Sharina says it takes her about 5 minutes or less. But it's just you know, it's just let's see, what is that?
Yeah, it's all dirty.
Sure, of course. Just let me know. I'll pop the link. If you want to do that, I'll pop the link right in chat, and you can come up. If anybody else is out there fishing that wants to come up and fish, we've got some open spots, obviously.
Yeah, and then me and Danny are just placeholders.
Hey, if you get some real fishermen in here, man, we'll go do something else.
Well, so far it's just one fish, one fish, one fish. I haven't caught anything myself, so.
Yeah, I want
And that's what
3 more of those, Stan.
that is what's great about right here. Oh, I would take a 5-pounder right now just to get one and get it going. Sharina's saying live bait hooks work better. Yeah, your little brother says his theory is take a first-time fisherman to a hot bluegill hole, and they'll be hooked for life. Yep. Fishing with JBT. How's it going? How's it going? I know JBT is big into carp fishing. We started the day off with a 41-pound grass carp. All right. Thank you, Mark.
I was in the pond, everything.
Oh yeah, Stan 3 was in the pond. You get a fish that big. I don't care what kind of fish it is. You're going in the water after it.
I was going
Especially when you need the net fund. But this place that we're talking about also has a little playground area, like right here. So it's a perfect
family fishing.
perfect family fishing spot. There's I'm sure if we had some worms, there's some or even with the corn, we could probably just cast up. We got a couple bluegill already that we were going to use for catfish bait. Mack is saying that fish would have broke his net. Sent CVA said he's caught 2 carp, one on night crawler and one on a hot bug. Now, see, back in New York, I've caught some big carp, and my wife caught some monster carp on night crawlers, but it was always just bycatch. We used to, up there, the main catfish was bullheads where we were at. So, it was night crawlers, and every once in a while you'd hook into a big carp by accident.
Out in Kansas, I used to fish for carp with dog food.
Yep, I've heard of that. Yeah, awesome, Sharina. We've been doing this every weekend now. Been great. I've been able to get back out here past couple weeks in a row. But we started it out because I was having a hard time getting to the water. So we were still able to have STANday, get some more people involved with it, and we wanted to add carp. So
Yeah, Stan 3 sure did add a carp today.
yeah. Well, he is definitely cats and carp now for sure. And that's that's one thing that we say. Oh, you're trying your Jedi mind trick now that you've actually spoke to a carp.
I had to learn the language first.
See, that's what he did with the catfish. He had them in. He learned the catfish language. Now he's trying to pick up the carp language. I know exactly, Trina. That's what happens. But yes, if we do it every Sunday morning, every STANday morning, 9 a.m. to noon, just some friendly fish. We get together. There is a winner, but it's more just we're up here talking about fishing, having some fun fishing together. Max says, now I definitely got to watch STANday 3.
Oh, yeah.
But if anybody wants to do this, number one, if I got spots left, I could just put the link on that day and you can come up. If you want to get in touch with me ahead of time, just email me at unless we're friends on Facebook. You can message me or just email me at twostandsfishing@gmail.com. Mac, we love having you on STANday. Thank you very much. Thank you. And speaking of that, Mac was the winner last week. Very close one, right down to the end with him and Dustin. Mac had 55 pounds of carp last week. And Dustin ended up with, I think, 48, almost 50 pounds of blue cat in 3 hours. So yeah, baby. You know, them carp fish fight harder than catfish. I don't know about harder. It's a different fight, though. It's definitely a different fight. And definitely that carp was soft. I don't know how many. It's definitely going to make more runs. It's definitely going to make a lot more runs than a catfish will. I don't know if y'all, Michael and everybody, is that about normal for a bigger carp that they'll come in and then they'll take back off? Come in, take back off.
Everyone I've ever caught's done that. And when they take off, they're like a torpedo. I mean, they're gone.
Yeah, that's what was happening. That was unbelievable power of that fish taking back off. And that was basically on a, what rod is that? Like it's an abu, but it's like a bass rod, right? Yep, it's a medium heavy abu.
Medium heavy bass rod.
Yeah. It's rated for a 1 ounce 1 ounce lure weight. Yeah, Mac got a big carp last week, 20 pounds. Says it took off the middle of the river. But JBT, if you'd ever like to come up and fish, we do it every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to noon. Just let me know. I'll get you the link. It's cats and carp, 1 point per pound. At noon, whoever's got the most points is declared the winner of STANday. This is the 8th week we've done it, I think. So. And Shereen's saying, and there's no such thing as a buffalo carp.
No, there's not. There's a buffalo or it's a carp. There is such thing as a buffalo carp. You got to pick one. You can't have both.
Now, I wonder what family the buffalo is in. Is that a...
Well, Sunfish King looked it up, and it said that they're in a sucker family.
That's what I was going to wonder.
Thought the suckers were, in a way, you know, in some subspecies of carp, but according to him, they're not, and according to the information that he sent me, they're not.
Nope. Sucker fish is you got the sucker fish. I believe you got plecos and all that in that same family.
But I can promise you right now, if I catch a buffalo, I'm going to tell you it's a carp.
Catfish Bandit, we start at 9 a.m. on Sundays.
I'm going to whip it on the field real fast and go, look, it's carp. It's carp.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to get a good look at it. It's a carp.
Carp is a minnow, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we start at 9 a.m. Eastern. I did that this way if people are out in the central time zone, like Danny and Michael Murillo there, that they can still participate. Looks like we lost Dustin here for a minute. That section of the river that he's on can be a little temperamental.
It didn't matter to me what time you started. I've been here since 4 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, that's true. That's true. A lot of times we think that you're out there since whatever time you get off work Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As soon as I get off work Thursday, you know, to do Jody's show, I'm heading over here.
Speaking of which, she was supposed to fish today, but something came up right at the last minute, and she wasn't able to do it. Okay, here's Dustin coming back in.
Yeah, I know
Three
what came up. I know exactly what came up. A 41-pound carp.
Sorry, I lost signal.
No, I can't do it, guys. Sorry. I'm out.
Well, we are super stoked about that because that is what we, like I said, we started doing this because we've seen some monster carp and we really wanted to try to figure it out and learn some more about it. And I wanted to showcase it to other people out there because not everybody's got the same chance to be around blue cats or even monster flatheads. And even channel cats, you know, a lot of people don't have 30-pound channel cats like Mendota and some other places. But carp, there is monster carp just about everywhere. So the more people that get involved with that, the more chance that people have to catch monster fish. In a lot of places, carp is the biggest freshwater fish that's there. So,
Well, the thing that's hurt us in our ecosystem here is all the invasive carp. They are direct competition for every other fish that is native to this water. Because they eat plankton, they are taking out the base of what is there for every fish. Because, you know, even the small bait fish, they have to have that to eat. And if you don't got the bait fish, you don't got the bigger fish.
Fish on.
Yep.
DFW.
Somebody's yelling fish on.
oh, Dustin with a fish on here.
Of course.
He's not very big.
Hey,
Sharina says, oh, that's right. That's right. You got the quillback, which is like the carp and buffalo mix.
That's
Very
true.
true.
Hello, guys.
Hey, there's George Ray out there. How's it going? Fishing the Dream. Good to see you. Mack says, that's right. Mack was out. He pulled the Danny. He pulled the Danny on Wednesday night, 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. on Thursday.
There you go.
He's got a dink.
Uncle Jeep is out there waiting the endless minutes on the darn coffee. So we got 59 awesome people watching. Thanks everybody for coming in. Been a great stand day so far. Thank everybody for fishing in it.
Thanks for having us.
Well, let's see. Stand 3 has got another one going here. Michael or anybody with a carp. When you see it starting to run like that, are you supposed to just reel down on it? Or is carp where you're supposed to set the hook?
What
What's
kind
the
of hook you're using?
Hey, Stan. 2.56.
2.56. 2.6. It's not a circle hook, but
With the hair rig, I just reel down on it. I don't ever set the hook.
for the reasons that we spoke about before, with the hook being out separate, it's actually got that hair bait or the the boilie or the corn or the whatever. It's actually got that in the mouth, so when you reel down on it, that bare hook, just like a circle hook, gets over in the corner. I'm assuming.
Well, you know more about it than I do, so I'm going to take your word for it.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah.
I was out at Chesden trying to catch some bluegill. Last night, no dice. However, there was a guy out on the dock that did catch an eel for me.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm going to try to put that on the hook, see what we get.
Okay, so we got those just coming in. Here it is so far. We've got stand 3 with the 41-pound grass carp. Team Snag and Whiskers has got 2 blues for 24.2 points. And Tony has got the 10.8 blue cat. So that's where we're at right now. Just the drag, yes. Definitely, we've been doing that. A lot of our reels, for the spinning reels, we are using Sharky 3s that actually got the bait runner. Hey, Jody's out there. How's it going, Jody?
Hey, Jody. Hey, Jody.
George, that is exactly what happened. We started the show out, 41-pound grass carp. We got it to the bank, and it took off. Got it to the bank again, and it took off again. Got it to the bank, and it took off again. So, yes, we were pretty impressed with the way that they... Serena's saying if you try the live bait hook, size 4 live bait hooks, catch rate will go up. Tim Molina's out there. Uncle Jeep saying he has several Cast King Sharky 3s. I've been, what's that?
I love the Sharky.
Yeah, we love the Sharky 3s. Most of our spinning reels now are actually Cast King, and I've been really impressed with all of them. We've caught everything from 60-pound catfish.
Megatron and Spartacus.
Thought I saw the line moving. It must have just been the wind. George Ray says loves the carp fishing. I do too. I love fishing in general. If it swims, I like to catch it. But stand 3 calls our spinning gear. That's the
Murillo collection.
The Murillo collection, the Murillo arsenal. Your boy Troy says he has 16 Cast King reels. But yeah, we've caught bass and striper, and like I said, 60-pound blue cats. Stand 3 has got a bunch of flounder on the Cast King spinning reels. Cast King Kong rod. Speaking of that, I believe it was El Mexicat that did a great review on that.
Among other fantastic videos.
That some have got more attention than others. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in charge of the rods now. Hey, there's Catfish Viking. How's it going? George Ray is saying barbel are the best fighting fish, pound for pound. They don't play. I believe another form of rough fish over in the UK. I don't believe we have barbel here, but I think they're in the in the carp family. $64 awesome, amazing people watching. Thank you very much. It's a little bit after 10, so we're just a little over an hour in. We got 2 hours left. The count so. Oh, wow. Fish on again. Good. That gives me a chance to get a Mountain Dew. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Good to see you. Awesome, awesome, George. Let's see. I don't know the exact time difference. I think it's what, 6 o'clock your time, or 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Uncle Jeep about 3 weeks ago caught his first maricarp. Wow.
So do you do anything?
Hey, well, speaking of carp.
1.66.
All right, 1.7. Nice. Every little pound counts. Speaking of carp, guess who shows up? Carp and Catfish. Carp and Catfish. I always got to look at the name because it's so long. Carp and Catfish baits, tips, tricks, and techniques. How you doing? How you doing?
You big job, boy.
You big job.
Big job, boy. You hero.
You're a hero. Good job.
725. So you're now up to 25.9. So the score right now, Stan 3 has got 41 points with a 41 pound grass carp. Team Snag and Whistles has got 3 blues up to 25.9 points. And Tony has 10.8 points with Blue Cat.
You good boy.
I was asking there's for a blue cat and a flathead, like different area that you fish. Is it the same thing with like a nerocarp and a grass carp, or is it kind of like a luck of the draw? You got lucky that he happened to bite.
Oh, that's a good question, Michael. I don't know if you heard that or chat, but the question was like with catfish. You got blue cats are pretty much they're more of a current and depth kind of. That's what you're looking for with them. With flatheads, they're more structure orientated, and channel cats kind of wherever they fit in at. With carp, do the different carps like you got grass carp, common carp, mirror carp. Are they differences on where you fish for each different species of carp, or are they similar? That is the question. Carp and Catfish. Carp and Catfish says he'll be at Summit, a new spot today.
It is absolutely unbelievable how fast this river is dropping. Just in a 12-hour period, we figured it last night.
CSW, fish on.
It's dropped from 6 to 8 inches already.
Fish on, fish on, fish on, James River, fish on.
Hey, you got a 40-pound carp. You got nothing to complain about.
There we go.
Or excuse
Yeah,
me,
when
41-pound carp.
we knew the section of river that where Dustin is at today, that is this time of year is a very, very productive stretch of river.
Another small one.
He's in the same general area as my devil cat spot.
2.4.
2.4. All right, all right.
Almost a 2.2.
Well, it's only 0.2 more than 2.2, so that's close.
Big go, boy.
Thanks, buddy.
Let the big on.
No, there's no fish on. I was trying to get it on the shore.
Okay, that puts Dustin and Landon at 28.3. $59 awesome people watching.
I got fish on.
You don't have a fish on. Silly.
So we are a little over an hour into the STANday Cats and Carp Challenge. We do this every Sunday morning, every STANday morning, 9 a.m. to noon Eastern time. George, if you ever want to fish live on STANday, like I said, I think that it's still light over there right now. I think it's just late afternoon for you. Definitely feel free. That's right. We'll have the International Cats and Carp Challenge.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Right? That would be, we'll see if we can't get something hooked up. That'd be a lot of fun. And like I said, that was one of the other reasons that we added carp into it, because you can compete carp and catfish. Carp can compete against catfish.
Because the fish is different.
Yeah, okay, awesome. 15-13. So 3 o'clock. So yeah, y'all are 5 hours ahead. Uncle Jeep is saying international. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, so we start at 9 a.m. here, so that would be 2 p.m. for you, George, if you want to do this one of the Sunday mornings. Yeah, JBT, that's a good point. That's a good point. JBT says, my money is on whoever has Wells catfish over there. That would definitely...
Oh, I didn't think about that.
that would definitely put numbers in their favor.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'll take that loss.
Yeah, they can catch one fish and go, okay, I'm going home. You see if you guys can catch that.
Oh, definitely. Hey, carp and catfish, base tips, tricks, and techniques. Yeah, if you ever, we do this every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to noon, and we usually have some spots open. Like right now, today, we got 5 anglers, so technically we could have 5 more people fishing.
You could have even more. Me and Danny aren't even catching anything.
I think you're smoking hooks. They needed to be washed off.
But you are
Okay,
passing out
keep
some
rubbing it
valuable information.
Yeah, I just had some dirty hooks that I'm throwing out there to let them get cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, I had too much corn in the cupboard, so I got to get rid of this corn.
Yes, and as and that is one point there, though, that I know is different Yes, I have. It's Stan Smith. Picture of me, flag kind of in the background, holding a flathead. It's under Stan Smith.
This day hasn't
Or,
been a wasted day for me though, because like I was saying, this river is dropping faster than I've ever seen it drop. And I've walked the bank and recovered about 40 of my rigs that I've lost over the last 3 months.
Wow.
Oh, I picked up a bucket full of sinkers that are mine. You know, I mean, those are my bank sinkers that I cast. And I know by the leader that's on them and the hooks that's on them. Yeah, those are my rigs.
Good.
They're not yours unless
Yeah,
you
so,
have your name on them. They're not yours unless you have your name on them.
Well, there's one I picked up. Richard Cluck found like about a half a dozen of his last night.
Get it, boy.
That's awesome.
Get it.
I don't know if you could see them or not, but you see these concrete slabs that I'm sitting on?
Yep.
They've got wire barriers going between them. Those go the entire length of the bank all the way down the river. Now, right now, the slabs that are underwater, that's where those catfish are up and under there right now bedded up at. If you were a noodler, you could go in and go out there about 6 feet and reach up and under those concrete slabs and grab all the catfish your heart desires. Me, I'm not doing it because I've seen what else is in this water.
Yeah.
Bull sharks.
Now, alligator snapper turtles and, you know, there's things in there that would think your fingers are delicious. So, yeah, they can have it.
Well, and we know your record, Danny. You tend to get the honorary .22 for just about anything that lives out there. Every show you're on, I've seen you catch everything from alligator snapping turtles to bullfrogs to silver cats.
Yeah.
Didn't you get? I think you got buffalo on one of the shows.
Yeah.
So you tend to get that bycatch. So you would be the one out there noodling that reaches into an alligator snapping turtle for sure.
Danny don't noodle, so you'll never see that.
Central Valley Adventures is saying hashtag DSO, let's go. So CVA clearly behind Team DSO.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of winding down before the trip home. That's basically, I fished all night, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to kick back in the shade and relax, hang out with Stan and them, and then I'll head to the house.
There you go. And that's what this is all about, hanging out, fishing with friends. You never know what you're going to catch. But yes, definitely would Cats and Carp, we're going to have to get in touch with him, have him come up here for, says he's interested in doing the Cats and Carp challenge. That would be cool. Hopefully maybe we can get something worked out with George or any of the other, for the International Cats and Carp challenge. Sharina had mentioned she wants to try one of the weekends. Let's go, Murillo. Give him the hook.
And I bet I picked up 200 yards of this. This is 550 cord. It's laying, the 30-foot, 40-foot pieces laying all over the bank. I'm
Wow.
just picking them up and rolling them up and saving them. 550 cord's good stuff, man.
Yep. You never know. You never know.
You can never have too much rope.
Yeah, I would say anybody having starting a bug out kit or a little survival kit together, make sure you got some of that in there for sure.
Oh yeah, 550 cord is the bomb, man. That's good stuff.
I'd say almost as important as a knife.
Yep. Well, I keep getting the gar nibbles, but that's about it.
Danny Stone doesn't sleep. That's right.
Very rarely.
I definitely pass that torch on to him gladly.
Oh, trust me, when I get tired enough, I sleep for days.
Oh, that's awesome, Uncle Jeep. Uncle Jeep says, if I ever get a smartphone, you'll be the first guy I'll go virtual fishing with. Just not stand 3. JBT, no, that was guard nibbles, nibbles, not peas. It was bees, nibbles. Hey, there's Outcast Owls. We owl here. There you go. I agree, you little brother.
I wish we took that down a little bit ago. What's still on there?
Captain Morgan's out there. Great to see you. CVA says you can save that 550 cord to tie yourself down in the storm because you'll never leave.
Hey, the 550 cord, whenever I was fishing the Iron Cats tournament of champions, that 550 cord is what I strapped the tarp down to the tree down there to keep the rain off of me for as long as I could.
Yeah, that's what I used when we were tied up. I had one of the, what the heck do you call them? It's not the pop-up tent, but it's like the shelter with the, got the four open walls, but it's just got like the tent top on.
Oh, you're talking about the pop-up canopies.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, the big words escape me sometimes, but
Richard and Stephanie had one of those set up down here last night, and they were lucky they did because it came storm. I mean, it was pouring down on them. Now, the funny thing is, I was only 200 yards downstream and never got a drop on me. But a storm cloud went over them and it just drenched them. And 200 yards away, never got a drop on me.
JBT thought he heard nibbles. His ears went up like a dog hearing a cheese wrapper. You never know what you're going to hear. Easy up. There you go. Yep. One of those. And then we tied down the tarps on the side of it. So we literally had it blocked in shelter from so the rain wasn't blowing in sideways. Just make sure if you're going to be in some wind to strap down, stake down those because they will take off on you.
Absolutely, they will. You hang on the legs like a parachute.
64 awesome people watching. Thanks very much. We've had we'll go over this again. Stand 3 got the 41-pound grass carp. I'm thinking about checking my baits here, seeing how the pack bait's holding up. Okay. Tourist. Your boy Troy said, I got rid of my bug out bag when I started building my tank.
There you go.
Yes, that's right. Trina says it was bees, not bees.
Now, normally I would have reeled in and checked my baits, but in the spot I'm in right now, like I said, it's these concrete slabs. You've got a 99.9% chance of getting hung up and losing your rig if you reel in. The only option you got is to let it sit there and see if a cat will pick it up and pull it up out of there. Or a gar, which are flopping in front of me like crazy.
Fishing with JBT says, I like using my medium action slime cat rods for carp fishing. They're awesome rods for carp. We've got a wide variety out here. We've got everything from a ugly stick spinning rod to the medium action Uncle Lou. We got a Muddy River flathead rod, another ugly stick, and then an Abu bass rod. So we've got quite the collection out there for carp fishing right now. Till we get the actual carp arsenal set up. Carp is kind of our new, adding the new obsession to fishing. And everybody out there knows that you get multi-purpose rods. You got to get all when you take up a new species. You got to get all a whole nother set of rods and tackle for that specific species.
Did you write that down so I can give it to my wife?
Oh, Danny, you want me? I'll talk to her personally if you want.
No, you don't want to do that. Trust me. You're better off to send a letter. Trust me.
Yeah, this is true. I've seen her in a couple of your videos. I'll definitely.
Oh, she stands toe to toe with me. She's not scared of me at all.
Yeah, so it sounds like Bugman, if you're still there, if you have the longest YouTube channel name, Cats and Carp Techniques. I'm sorry. I mess that name up every time. I gotta actually read the name off. It definitely tells you what he does, though. That's for sure. But get in touch with him. Hopefully, said he might be interested in coming and doing one of these on one of the mornings. Sharina said, Josh. Okay, there we go. That would definitely make it easier. Yeah.
Yeah, the funniest argument I ever had with my wife on video, and I'll have to go back and find that sometime, but we were in Destin, Florida, and I was wanting to go to Bass Pro. And she kept calling it Pro Bass. And I told her, I said, it's not Pro Bass, it's Bass Pro. Bass Pro is where you go to buy tackle. Probe Bass is what aliens do to you. Think about it.
Oh man. Once that sunk in, man, that just got you.
Yeah.
JBT says his lake that he carp fishes at is very crowded and on the weekend until school starts. Right, we're gonna check these rods, get them packed out. Gonna see. We're still relatively new at making pack bait, so see how well it stayed together. Or it's supposed to, pack bait is supposed to come apart. That's what creates that feeding area. So
yeah, doesn't it basically like chum that area? Kind of.
As far as I know, that's the whole purpose behind it. Yeah, kind of starts disintegrating, and depending, you want it to come apart at you don't want it to all just fall out, but you want it to come apart at a certain. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know how many of those rigs that I have found laying along the shoreline here in the rocks. And I picked them up for the longest time and had no clue what they were. I thought it was just honest with the But I'd pick them up, throw them in a bucket, and finally one day I found out that they were for the pack bait.
goes. I got a full big dog.
It got quiet out here. Everybody still there? Sit up.
I guess the theory we're going with is trying to kind of cast back out to the same general area that we had our previous baits in. Just rebait, you can cast back out.
Fish on.
Uh-oh. Want to fish? Go.
Hey, did I hear a fish on?
Yeah. I think Tony's got one.
he is.
Oh yeah, nice one. Great job, Tony.
All right, I'll weigh him up.
Nice catch.
Mack says he adds a little more water to his stick to a tan.
I'm about to weigh him now. I guess around 10. It's like about 10.6.
Nice.
What did you say? 10.6? Nice one, Tony. Nice. One is more tacky for the current. Yeah, that's what we've been doing when we. That was 10.6, Tony.
10.6.
Awesome. Thank you. Nice fish. Nice fish. Eddie G's out there. How's it going, Eddie G? Great to see you. Joe Ziegler. Smoke had some family issue that he was taking care of, personal issue. Did you ever check in on him? Did you ever get to check in on him, Tony?
Say again?
Did you ever get to check in with Smoke?
Smoke had death in the family, so he's been out for a while. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I had heard too. So it is 10:40 in the morning.
I'm just throwing out huge baits and hoping a miracle happens and something big gets a hold of it. All I need is one big fish. If I get something around the
Hey,
60, 70-pound range, that'd be fine.
There you go. That's all you need.
Yep.
Hey, did I see Lance out there? Lance, Mick, cool guys out there. How's it going, Lance? There's. Yeah, this would probably be a great spot for the Jules bait. There's supposed to be a lot of channel cats here. Maybe we'll put a catfish rod out. Finally. We'll see what happens. Hey, there's Chris, hooks and hammocks out there. So let's go over the score. We have stand 3 started it out with a 41-pound grass carp, 41-pound grass carp. New PB there for him. Team Snag and Whiskers, Dustin and Landon, are up to 28.3 with 4 fish. They're big fish. Blue Cat, 21.6 pounds. And Tony has caught 2 blue cats and 21.4 pounds. So that's the score right now. Uncle Jeep, your boy Troy, Dirty Pants out there. Dirty Dan Gaming, how you doing? Yeah, we've been primarily for two reasons. Number one, because it works great. And number two, we happen to have had a box full of it for some reason, was oatmeal. So we've been using oatmeal as the base of our back baits. The one we used this morning was oatmeal, can of cream corn, some regular whole kernel sweet corn, and pineapple jello. $65 awesome people out there. Thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in and watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is the reason why we're doing carp now, because carp is, believe it or not, more readily available. Big carp are more readily available. Hey, Jenny is there. Jenny says, I see why I don't have any more oatmeal. That's Stan Free's wife there. Hola, Jenny. But it's pretty simple there. I think I saw somebody mentioned rice. I saw a thing for, what do they call it, forever rice for carp bait. Thinking about giving that a try. Mack is like, ha, someone getting in trouble. Yeah, Jenny is starting to see we bring in corn, oatmeal. We got corn flakes. So we're going to try using some corn flakes.
He always has this for food. Very. Way back in the day when we first got married. Jenny said she's gonna hide the rice, oatmeal, and the corn. Well, Jenny, we caught a 41-pound fish today. And if you think about it, some rice and corn, oatmeal, it's definitely cheaper than buying anything else for bait, or even going to catch your own bait. Gas costs a lot more than buying some oatmeal and corn. So, Mack says he's using their oatmeal too. Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
She says, "Fish I can eat."
No, he's already swimming again. If you can go catch him again.
Jenny, if you go right back to the very beginning, we caught it right at the very beginning of the show. You can see the size of it.
Muy grande pescado.
Sí, muy grande pescado.
Mucho feliz. Muy feliz.
Joe Ziegler saying, way back in the day, people mixed up carp dough. Do they still do that? Now, I've heard of dough bait. I'm assuming that we are just starting this carp voyage. But you will definitely get hooked you'll definitely get hooked on it.
Well, one of the things that we always used growing up is that right there.
Yes.
Slice of bread, tear the crust off of it, and then you take it and you smash it up, press it. It will make a ball, believe it or not, will stay on that hook in the water like you would not believe. That's like rubber. And all it is a piece of bread.
Danny, you'd be surprised. That's what we have back in New York. We didn't have a lot of shad. There was we had some threadfin shad around, but our big bait fish like that was shiners, golden shiners.
Oh yeah.
And I used to use the small bread bowls, smaller than that, because they have that really small mouth.
Right.
But that's what I used to do. Throw out some breadcrumbs and break off some real tiny pieces of bread and make a small bread ball. And I would catch shiners like that. Right. Got a live bluegill out now. There is some channel cats in here. I believe there's flatheads also. Let's see. Lance McCool guy is saying big red cornflakes and corn make good pack bait for carp. George Ray is saying not too much. You don't want to fill them up. Add some bird seed, hemp, small particles. You got big baits. Put in a grinder and make it nearly a powder. That's a good point. JBT does have some great videos. If you haven't checked out JBT yet, check him out. JBT says, I have caught some great channel cats with pack bait and boilies. Have a few videos from 2 years ago. Yeah, and he's got some great DIY videos on hair rigs and I believe on making the boilies, etc. So definitely check out JBT. All right, Troy. Hope them pork loins come out delicious. Steve Mosley, how's it going, Steve? Joe Z says, Danny Stone, my mama couldn't keep bread in the house when we was little. Yeah, that worked great for little sunfish, little bluegills too, with the little bread balls. Fish in the Dream says, carp eat anything, just don't fill the carp up. Uh-huh. Steve Mosley says, bread matched up with a little Mountain Dew.
It's just keep adding to it.
Well, I did actually add a little bit in the pack bait before, but
You wasted some perfectly good Mountain Dew.
well, that's why I didn't want to say it. But yeah, I put a little drop in there.
That's just not like you at all.
Your little brother says, can't wait. Pork chops, pork loins, and fishing. Dry cat food for the pack bait. He has about 15 pounds of dry cat food that a spoiled pet won't eat. Oh, and for everybody that has, I spoke to Tim Scott, to Epic last night. He wants to sincerely thank each and every one of you. Thank everybody out there for all the thoughts, prayers, all the donations. He is just blown away by all the love being shown for him. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody out there that sent prayers, well wishes, donations, whatever. Just kept that. For those that didn't hear, his son passed away from a car accident this past week. We did the epic Friday night of fishing and helped with raise some of the money for the cost. If you still want to send condolences, Epic's PayPal link is out in the description. When my father passed a few years ago, that's one of the things you hate thinking about it. First, you're dealing with all the shock and loss, and then you start hearing the funeral home wants this and then money for that, and it's just another whole stress and worry that you at the worst possible time. So, but yes, that they are being well received, and he really is appreciative of all the love and support that he's got. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bugman said, Stan, I would never think of you as Mountain Dew abuser. It was only a couple cat balls. It wasn't. JPT said we would get our butts beat down if we used house food for bait. But me and my brother never learned. There you go. Some more good point. Pack bait is the attractor, so keep it small. Your boilie is your primary bait and on your hair, which they don't get to eat. So make your pack bait smelly and visual. And I guess the smelly part of that is always the what you use the scent attractors, scent liquid in there. Mine this morning was the cream of corn, and then the pineapple jello. I believe that Cats and Carp tricks, bait tips, tricks, and techniques. I believe that he actually makes some carp scents. Yeah, I hear you, Bugman. $59 awesome people watching. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody coming in. We are at 10:55, a little over 1 hour left. If anybody has any questions or anything out there, feel free to pop it up. Just trying to see if I can see it. Yes, this one right here, this rod right here. We have a small live bluegill on there. Chad said, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I shaved my head, backed it tight on a hook with a piece of corn, but can't get bite. I don't think that's how that works. It's not a hair rig. It's not actual hair. It's a line that goes, fishing line that goes past the hook that you put the corn on, not real hair. Chad is always such a literal person. I saw them, Lance, the guard dog. Oh my God. 56 awesome people out there watching. Thank you very much. We've got about 1 hour left. Phone is getting warm. We've had a couple other little nibbles. Nibbles, that's with the P's, not with the P's. So we got about an hour left. Stand 3 started with a 41-pound carp, 41-pound grass carp. Team Snag and Whiskers is at 28.3, and Tony is at 21.4. I have yet to catch a fish. Oh, that's true. I did catch about a 3-inch bluegill. Uncle Jeep says he hates tying hair rigs. He gave it up and just uses a standard 3-way rig with a number 4 bait holder. Number 4 bait holder hook.
Fish on, TSW.
All right. Fish on, fish on. That's what Sharina was saying before with bait holder hooks.
Another dink.
Where was the other one that I saw? George Ray said one of my favorites is condensed milk, which is very sweet, mixed with Baelish Irish liquor. Carp love alcohol mixed in the pack bait. I thought I had heard that somewhere, and I couldn't believe it. That's good to know. Good to know.
$3.04.
All right. 3.1.
There you go.
Nice little guy. Nice little guy. That puts you up to 31.4. So it is exactly 11 o'clock. We've got 1 hour left. We got stand 3 with a 41-pound carp. Team Snag and Whiskers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish for 31.4. With a he had a 21-pound blue cat. And Tony is at 21.4 with 2 blue cats at 21.4. Lance is saying, George, the Baileys wouldn't make it to my pack bait mixture. Well, George, like I said, you ever want to do the STANday live, let me know. We'll get you the link. And I love learning information and seeing people's setups and what they're doing. So I myself, Bailey's and coffee. Awesome late night wintertime drink, that's for sure.
The thing I realized with the carp, you start talking about the recipe, and you didn't hear the whole thing. You don't know if it's for the fish or for the people.
Yeah. That's true with most pack baits. If the good part about it is if you get lost and you need some survival food, it smells pretty good. Corn, corn and fruit and oatmeal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about mixing corn and pineapple though. That's that might be all right.
Well, I figured pineapple is a strong scent, so that's what I went with.
Well, I would say you're probably right.
And that, Danny, that's what it's all about. You use a little bit of knowledge and try some different things, and you never know. I'm sure you're like me. You've been fishing close to 50 years, like myself, and
Oh yeah.
you can always learn new stuff from everybody. So. Hey Tony, Mack is saying that your fish tank must have run dry today.
Oh no, I've got some live bait on this rod right here.
I was gonna say there's an hour left, Mack. There's an hour left. You never know. Yeah. Tony's out there landing planes again.
Yeah, okay. Now everybody's on the ground now. Yeah. Mack, you know what?
Well,
and we don't have a fish on. And since my live well is not in the truck, I'm gonna show it to you.
Uh-oh. Hey, we've got Gray Wolf Outdoors out there. How's it going, Wild Turkey? Downtown, Ernie Brown is in the house. So for those just coming in, STANday caught his new PB carp today, a 41-pound grass carp. Woo! Let me put this on full screen.
Oh, it's weighed up. It's heavy right now. But I've got it loaded up.
Check this out. Yeah, Tony's got his tank with him. We finally got to see it.
Went to the trunk, got the tank.
Yeah, he put a handle and stuff on it, so it's portable now.
Oh crap!
You don't even got to go all the way back to the car. Yeah, that heat's starting to get to the phone a little bit.
But
That's right.
On live bait today so far.
You said you haven't caught anything on live bait yet?
Not yet.
Isn't that funny how people think that catfish are just this lazy bottom feeding fish, and man, they can be really selective sometimes. I've seen where at times the only thing to catch was bluegill. We had fresh shad, cut shad, live shad, and bluegill for some reason was the only one work. I've seen other times where it's we were out in the boat and you had to be moving at exactly, what was it, 1.8 or 0.8? I'm sorry, 0.8. If you went below 0.8, you're not a bite. You went above 0.8, not a bite. As soon as you got that bait, you got your boat back to 0.8. Every fish that day came at 0.8. It was nuts. I've heard that carp like spicy baits as well.
Really keep small on the pack bait, boil the size. On it.
We got Michael Murillo coming back in. Well, yes, I have heard that, George, that the carp like the spicy baits and catfish don't. So if you're having problems with small channel cats hitting your carp bait, make it spicy. Someone said some cinnamon oil. George is saying chili. some chili marinade.
All these fantastic things that I love to eat.
Yeah.
Chili.
64 awesome people. Thank everybody for coming in. Oh, that was a nice fish. That was probably carp. Oh, you saw that other one out there. Now, Michael, I believe it was you that was saying carp a lot of times when you see them come up to the top of the water like that they are actually adjusting their air bladders. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
They're not
swim. They're trying to equalize or fix that because they're trying to swim closer to the surface.
Huh?
So if they break the surface, then that cures the problem for them. So a lot of times when people see that, they throw like popcorn on a hook or something.
Yeah.
Blow it out there. They like to suck like if a cottonwood tree drops, they'll suck that cotton right off the top of the water.
Isn't that something? Who was it? Wasn't it Tim Molina that caught one on a Cheeto?
Yeah.
Floated a Cheeto on top of the water and ended up catching a carp?
There's another one of my favorite things to eat is a Cheeto.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is that carp like to eat like a middle-aged man.
Middle-aged, bigger guy. Figure out how to put it on a hook and you too can catch carp.
I may have to try some pizza and chicken wings next time.
Yeah, we fished with pieces of pizza dough before. The crust or that, you know.
Some of these waterfalls, don't do it.
George, Fishing the Dream is saying, I'm waiting on my tripod and light, and I will make lots of videos on this stuff. Awesome. Carp is, I think carp is an up-and-coming, believe it or not, over here in the States. It hasn't, I think it's gaining popularity. I think a lot of different fishing has gained popularity since COVID, where people actually had some time to go out and do it.
The green carp are very popular over here. People call them bass.
The green carp. I just got a question. Do you use? I haven't seen people using pineapple oatmeal pack bait for green carp though.
I bet they'd hit it though.
And that is carp eat anything. It's all in the presentation. Good point. Good point. Uncle Jeep is saying I might be onto something. I know one thing though. I do not want to get on the bad side of Mark, Catfish and Crappie, so I will not. And same thing with Uncle Jeep. I do not want to get on their bad side, so I will not suggest using bacon for carp. I will not do it.
Yeah, maybe I should start it. Maybe I should change my channel name, Stan. Maybe I should call it Catfish and Carpy.
Yeah, there you go. Catfish and Carpies. I like it. I like it. Well, we started out with a bang here, and then it kind of just went downhill from there. Catfishing Heroes, Sean's in the house. How's it going? How's it going? He's saying carp fishing is very interesting. That's all I need. It's another fishing addiction. Oh. Speaking of carp, Stand 3 started out with a bang with a 41-pound grass carp. PB. So thank you, Michael Murillo.
Quick, get out of here. 2 stand.
Yeah. This right next to the white rod. This rod right here just had a bump like it did before when we caught that. When I caught that monster carp before. Brian B, what's up, bro? Wild turkeys out there. How's it going? Fishing with Steve Mosley said he's caught carp on a chub head while catfishing. All right, George. There, see there. George says no bacon. Also, hey, that's a good. Maybe we'll try that, Uncle Jeep. Pack bait made with beer and Doritos. It moved again, didn't it? We've got about 45 minutes left here. Oh, there we go. Michael, Catfish Hero, Sean is saying that he's obsessed with top water green carp at the moment. And Stand 3, I was put on notice last night by told everybody I was talking with Sean and Tim in Epic last night. I was put on notice that they are targeting us. They're after us for dynamic duo in next year's Golden Whisker. So that's right.
Well, Sean,
that's right.
We can definitely get Sean to embrace carp fishing as a form of therapy to get him off of those green carp.
Yeah. Anything to get off of those.
You know,
unless he's bait fishing. Now, if he's bait fishing for them to go on an epic adventure, it's okay.
Yeah. My only problem with bass is that they just don't taste very good. So then I just don't have much use for them.
See, in Virginia, you are allowed to use them for. You can use game fish for live bait here in Virginia. It just can't be cut bait. So you have to use them whole as like a live bait because it counts as part of your creel. Hey, Fat Man in a Little Boat, how you doing? There's Off Air, how you doing? The Star of David, thank you for coming in. That's right, live fishing. We started it out with a 41-pound grass carp. Team Snagging Whiskers had a 21-pound blue cat. Yeah, is there a cold water in there? Team Snagging Whiskers had a...
This is how you get that dynamic duo song. I'm making sure I bring in the nice ice cold water.
Got a little fan action going.
Maybe set my game up. I got people coming after me now here.
Now, see, the bass that we used to catch out of the lake we lived on in up in New York, it was pretty much a cold water lake, though. Even in the summertime, it's cooler water. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but they tasted pretty good. Well, you know how it goes, heroes. Everybody's got to have a handler. Gray Wolf says I'm spoiled. But yes, it was definitely awesome speaking with y'all last night. Gray Wolf, we lived in Sullivan County. Probably the biggest city close to us, maybe about a half hour away or so, was Monticello. We were actually not too far away from Bethel, where the first Woodstock was. So we got just under 45 minutes left to go. Still anybody's game. Oh, there we go. Nice little breeze. Yates County, all right, by Seneca Lake. Yep. Beautiful area up there. We were close to the Delaware River.
I keep hearing that goose on somebody else's stream, and I keep looking up like, it sounds like it's right behind me. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's here. There's
Yeah.
a whole flock of them here.
Well, your audio is so good that it sounds like that goose is over here where I'm at.
Boy, it is. We started out with a bang. We had 70 pounds of fish in the first half hour, and then not a lot after that. Wildcat Riggs is back. How's it going? Two great bodies of water to fish in. Yeah, awesome. And we used to do a lot of saltwater fishing. We used to go down off the Jersey Shore. What's that? Well, still do, yes. But yeah, without a doubt, we're only what, 45 minutes from saltwater here. Well, you can go to the York River and stuff. Gray Wolf said it sounded like that goose was outside the window.
It does.
Wildcat Riggs just picked up 200 pounds of lead. Holy smokes.
Yeah, as tired as I am, I could only pick up about 40 probably. I'd be pushing it if I could pick up 40.
And for those that were watching Friday night, speaking of Wildcat Rigs, we actually caught 4 different rigs, right? We had the single hook rig, double hook rig, Danny Cooper rig with the float, and then the Carolina rig. Grey Wolf said, well, put it down, Wildcat. It's too heavy.
Have you seen him? He's a pretty stout feller.
Yeah, I'm sure he could handle that 100 pounds for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's got arms on him like a Mack truck.
I was gonna say he did drag. He dragged a car with his rig and his wife. So 100 pounds of lead is probably nothing.
You got to remember too. I mean, he's fighting fish that are between 500 and 1,000 pounds. What he's doing most of the time. So you better be in pretty good shape for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm only used to fighting 222-pound fish.
I know he catches some giant tuna.
Like the sturgeon in this picture right here.
There you go. He got it in there, folks.
Still got 65 awesome people out there. Appreciate everybody coming in and watching. Started out on fire with a 41-pound grass carp. Then we had a 20-plus pound Team Snagging Whiskers. Got a 21-plus pound blue. And Tony Harrison followed that up with a 10-pound blue. So within the first half hour, we had 70 pounds of fish. And since then,
Nada.
I think we've got about maybe 10 pounds. No, Tony caught a 10-pounder. Team Snag and Whiskers got probably about another 10 pounds altogether.
Well, yeah, he caught a couple of like 2 or 3 pounders, didn't he?
Yep, 2.6, a 1.7, 2.4, and a 3.1.
Yeah.
And Tony caught another 10-pounder. Yeah, so about another 20 pounds in the next 2 hours. So hopefully we got 1/2 hour left to finish it off. There's Pontoon Jody out there. John. See John Euler come in. Hey, John, how's it going? How's it going? And just a heads up for everybody out there, please be extra, extra careful this weekend. For those that were watching Friday night, I tried not to make too big of a deal about it. It was most of the way through. We were kind of off the main river. We went we were going to try to look for bait, trying to decide what we were doing. And the wind kind of pushed us up into this, what would you call it, a creek? Maybe, 30-foot wide, 40-foot wide? So it pushed us back up into there, 30, 40-foot wide. And I'm doing the live, so we're talking and things are going, and all of a sudden, you see me looking around, and I hear something, just heard voices or something, not quite sure. And I say, do you hear that? And I'm looking back towards the darkness, and it's totally dark. All of a sudden, within 20 to 30 feet from us, big Cuddy cruiser, probably 25 to 30-foot boat, was right there, coming right at us. They had 10 to 15 people up on the boat partying, and they popped their light. We had our lights on. I was glowing. I had the YouTube screens up and everything. We had the lights on, the directional lights that you're supposed to have on the boat. They were all on. And we came within 20 feet of having a 25-foot boat at about 50 miles per hour run right over us. So be careful. And I'm sure they weren't expecting people out there. They weren't expecting people out at midnight out there fishing. Yeah, we got extremely lucky. That was that's probably the closest I've came, especially since I've been down here. So chat has been awesome today. We've had some catfish people in chat. We've had carp people in chat. We've talked a lot about both, which is awesome. I love learning new things.
And we've established ready for box 2 to arrive.
There you go. There you go. Did you hear that, son? You didn't hear it? Oh, he didn't hear it yet, Michael. Never mind then.
See, Stan, that's why I send stuff to Stan 3's house, because he says that you don't share.
Oh, that's not true.
All right, now I gotta come over. It sounds like good stuff going down.
I don't have the choice to share or not. He just finds it and takes it. He said, stay tuned for box 2 to arrive.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm excited.
Oh, I think I might have froze up for a minute. There we go.
I love those little tools that come in the box number 1. I've been tying up our own sabiki rigs, everything with them.
Oh, Wildcat Riggs says he was in the water for over an hour before. Had a good experience floating in the Atlantic. I must have missed it, Ernie. Like I was saying, I got it set up. It's perfect with the sun. It's not pointing right in the camera, so it gives a better camera view. Bad thing with that is though it's perfect pointed right in my eyes, so I'm having a hard time catching everything in chat. That would be awesome. There you go. John Euler says channel catfish up by him in the Ohio area coming off spawn. Caught 3 nice channels last night. They were skinny, yep. And the way to tell is your bigger fish, when you see them, especially ones with bigger heads, those are your males, you'll start seeing them with all tore up. They'll be skinny fish. Usually they'll have marks up on top of the head and the dorsal fin. And by the tail, see that, you start catching some of those on a regular basis, that means they're coming out of spawn, and they're going to be feeding. So, got Tasha Jarvis out there. Great to see you. And John, say hello. Say hello to Kimberly Forrest. Hope she's doing well. LG Bass in the house. Hello, Tom. 71 awesome people. Appreciate everybody being in. Tom, you missed it. You got to go back and check that right as we started today. Stan 3 got a 41-pound grass carp, probably about the size of the one that's around your dock there.
Proof that the rig will work.
That's right. He's caught several of them. Now it's just a matter of finding, just like, with catfish, finding where to find where to intercept them when they're on their feeding route. We've found a couple in the river, but we think that's more of like a transitional route where they're there sometimes and not others.
They like nice flat areas,
yeah.
too.
Yes, good point, and that's right where we're at today. It's a little bit. It's pretty. It's. There's not a lot of big depth current or depth changes here. It's a relatively shallow part. There is a couple of deeper holes, but we're kind of on the mud flat here that's got some grass coming up in it. LG Bass just got in from the walk. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you checking in. That's the next place. That would be a great place to carp fish, is off of the famous dock there, Michael. I don't know if Tom has got in touch with you for any information, but they've got about a 3 or 4 foot grass carp that likes to patrol their area there at night when they're out on the dock.
Oh, I sent him a box as well.
There you go.
There is hair rigs at the dock.
Oh, let go. Dang it.
That was probably another carp. It was taking off like that.
Ah.
Got tangled up.
Oh, it was tangled up.
Man, that was probably another good carp.
That is probably what happened there. I guess it was taken off, and the line was got up around the method weight. So I've also heard that they don't like feeling the extra weight or the extra tension. Is that right? That's why a lot of the carp rig sliding. Oh man, that was another nice takedown. Uncle Jeep says, I figured carp would like sandbars. That way they could get beverages more suited to their individual taste.
Yeah, we need to get some mango into our baits, I think.
Mango, there we go. Maybe next time. I got the pineapple already, so. LG Bass says, Michael sent us a box, but I need to have him show me how to use all that foreign gear.
Well, I think I think we just came up with the next show concept there. You can talk about rigging it up right there.
Apparently, Tom, Stan3 has been listening to Michael. He seems to have getting this carp stuff down, so maybe we will definitely have to make that trip down to the dock. Your little brother is saying he's trying to use the mango energy drink instead of water to mix the bait.
There you go.
Well, maybe we'll have to start doing some pina colada. Probably be a good mix out there.
Trying to get the fish drunk.
Some maybe Captain Morgan and Coke. Little spiced rum.
That'll be good for us. What are we gonna do for
68 awesome people. Thank you very much. We got 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left.
Come on, big cat. Let's go.
Are carp going to hang in and take it, or are blue cats going to come back? I bet if people were taking bets before today, that it would be. I bet if people were taking bets before today, if Stan3 would win the Cats and Carp Challenge with carp, I don't think anybody would have been betting on that.
With a carp.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should expect like some hate email for turning Stan3 to the carp side.
No, we're good with that. We're good with that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm from other people out there, you know, not from you.
Yeah, people on the James are happy.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get happy emails then. All right.
Yeah, I'll write you a thank you letter.
Just don't hit the little guy. The other one's okay. All right. He's heading away now. Oh, that's what it was. Little guy was steering. They have one of those little bass raider boats out here. And he's got the little guy steering right at our carp hole.
I mean, our 5 carp holes, not just one. I don't understand one
LG Bass has got a new name for the show, Catfish and Carpy. But Michael, I tell you what, all it's going to take is if you love fishing for catfish, it's only going to take you catching one carp to kind of expand your horizon with that.
It's also a good opportunity for people to
Especially
harvest some bait.
Exactly. That was part of the reason we were trying to get started with it. We've been having some hard time finding shad. And I think it's just because a lot of them moved out to the deeper water right now, but
Hard times, huh?
hard times. The plants are shut down. The auto workers are out of work. Some hard times.
I still remember one of the first successful times we threw out a gill net. We pulled in like 15 to 20. Now I dropped it twice and pulled in 2.
Yeah. Well, that's because you've been having the hard times. Oh my goodness. I would go into the full speech, but we don't want to see Michael choke on live.
So yesterday I was fishing, Stan, and I was doing pack bait, just like you're doing. And I casted my line out, and I hit a bird with the pack bait and knocked it out of the air. This little sparrow or whatever it was, it might have been a finch or a sparrow, so not a very big bird. This bird just went down like Maverick and Goose and Top Gun. It was in a flat spin and landed in the water. And it flipped over onto its belly and then got up and flew out of the water and flew away. I felt
Wow.
so bad.
So you did not Dave Winfield it and totally blow it up.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
For those that remember or don't know, for the younger generations, Dave Winfield was a New York Yankee that I believe was playing in Toronto when it happened, and line drive, all you saw was poof, and the feathers came down. I think he got fined for that because it was a seagull or something, right? If I remember right.
Was that a line? Was there a pitcher that did that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnson, was it?
Yeah, I
Is that
think it
his name?
was. I think it was Ricky Johnson
Yeah,
for the Diamondbacks.
but he got a pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pigeon flew in front of the plate just as he made the pitch, and that bird exploded.
Wild turkeys out there. LG Bass saying staying off the dock this weekend. It's a full house down there, I bet. John Euler saying there were so many boats on the river last night it looked like bumper cars. Fishing the Dream is reminding us to fish for them carp that you use for bait, but don't hurt the grass, common or mirror carp. Well, that's He's talking about the we don't have them around here. Asian carp. The
I was like, don't use the common, the grass. And I was like, well, that's the only carp we got around here.
but I'm a pretty much whether it's carp, whether it's catfish, whether it's bluegill, crappie,
I would never
bass.
do anything with that besides let it go.
Oh, with a fish like that, with those breeder fish, with those ones with the best genes in the water, I don't care what fish it is, that's going back. That's like with catfish, if I'm taking some home, I'm taking some of those 3 to 5 pounders home. That's what I'm taking home. That's what I'm eating. That little selective harvest. Same thing with bluegill. You get some of those monster bluegill. You keep taking those out and taking those out. Well, guess what? Before long, all you got is those stunted. All you got is those stunted 3-inch little bluegill. If you look at a lot of the regulations, a lot of the fishing regulations that have done actually the best for helping populations come back has been kind of that selective harvest type deal where above a certain size goes back, and that's why those are the breeding fish. George, Fishing the Dream is saying, Stan, no, leave him alone. Yes, we still don't have the same reverence for the carp that they do in the UK.
Well, if you look back, it wasn't that many years ago that people snubbed their nose at catfish as bottom feeders. Because
Yep.
it's all about the bass.
Green carp.
The
Yep.
green carp. It's all about the bass,
Exactly.
I still think it's funny that this is a sunfish.
Well, I think it's appropriate. Don't get me wrong, we used to bass fish at the lake, but it just, once you hook into your first big catfish,
I mean, when you start out riding a bike, you got training wheels on.
there you go. That's a perfect thing for bass fishing. Fight carp or bass? Which one?
Yeah, seriously.
I've never had a bass make as many runs as that carp did.
I was going to say, you're asking which one do you think fights harder, a carp or a bass?
Oh, hands down,
Yeah,
carp.
what do you think?
I'm thinking carp, hands down.
Hands down, carp. Hands down.
The only category that the bass is gonna win on is like the blow up, hitting that top
Yeah.
water. That's the only.
That is
the
pretty
bass
cool. That is
win.
pretty cool.
Everything else, the carp winning it.
A carp will jump out of the water too.
That's true.
You know what other fish jump out of the water?
I've done seen 3 of them today, Stan, before you even say it.
222-pound sturgeon, just like this one, jump clear out of the water.
And you'd be amazed if you come over, just get a lawn chair and sit on this river, the Mississippi River, and look way out in the middle. You'll see them launch, and they'll do a flip in the air and land back in the water. It's sturgeon. I mean, they jump all the time out here.
I see 5 or 6 foot sturgeon clear the water here on the James.
Oh yeah, they will here. They'll come flying out of the water and flip and land right back in the water.
I remember when Sean and I, our first tournament we ever did was a Goober Gauntlet, and it was at nighttime. We were over by Osborne Landing, and we probably had 5 or 6 like land so close to the boat that it splashed. Everything got wet in the boat.
Yep. Yeah, they are making the sturgeon are making a huge comeback in the James River because they actually have a program where they have set up breeding waters, and they have they also release sturgeon in those areas. So then when they come back up the river, they come back up to those spots. So that's why you're seeing more and more and more sturgeon coming up the river every year. There's Susquehanna Stan out there. FD Fisherman, how you doing? Good to see you. It has slowed down dramatically, but the fish that we got so far today, we started out as stand 3, got a 41-pound grass carp. Team Snag and Whiskers got a 21-pound blue cat, followed up with a bunch of eater blue cats. And he's at Dustin and Landon. Landon doing a great job out there again today. They're at 31.4 points, so less than 10 pounds. All it takes is one blue cat within the next 15 minutes here. And Tony Harrison, same thing. He's at 21.4. He's caught 2 10-pounders. All it's going to take is one fish.
To the trunk.
Or one trip to the trunk. That's right. LG Bass is saying, wow, you two are officially off of my Christmas card list now.
Oh, LG was still here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we forgot LG was still there. I thought he might have went back to see the big carp we caught. Yeah, yes. It started out pretty quick, and then it's kind of died down since then. But
Blue cat,
Just-
2 channels all night long. I think
it's
in a minute. Y'all want to fish here?
it's that time of year. He was asking what size line. Well, we are
Anything. Skipjack.
using a lot of double duty. A lot of these rods are double duty, so we've got heavier line on. I think that was
The green line is 30-pound mono, and then any of the braid is 50-pound braid.
They're still on spawn right now.
yeah. So we are. And what pound was the leader material on the hair rigs, Michael?
I think it's 35 pound.
That's the difference with the fight right there. When you catch the catfish, you got I know that gear's strong. I can muscle that sucker in. With the carp, you got to finesse them in. It's a whole different, there's a different pucker.
Yeah. Well, when you got a fish that big that runs that hard, and
Got such a light line.
they got a lighter lip. You know, you got that big. You get that big hook through the hard part of that catfish, or over in that thick leathery part of the corner of its mouth over there. That he's hooked pretty good. But I've already seen where FD Fisherman, has Danny caught anything, or is he still yelling about carp? Okay, so we are under 10 minutes left. Yeah, that's what we're switching out to now that we've only technically been carp fishing a few times now. So like I said, we've been doing some double duty with the gear, but that's going to be changing. Especially with box 2 coming. $15 to $18. Yes, definitely.
Anytime.
Susquehanna Stand, really fun catching a carp on your ultralight gear. 61 awesome people watching. Thank you very much. Eddie G, what's up, my friend? I saw where Tom was saying before about, you know, it started with that carp, but now that that 4-foot carp has now became kind of like a pet along the dock. A little, it is probably the dock mascot by now. Ooh.
Yep. It's real.
Uh-oh, Michael, you broke up.
Oh. I said we need to meet the mascot though, make his acquaintance and get his real name.
I agree. You know, he has made that carp has made cameo appearances on dock at the dock. Really needs to come up and make his on-screen full-fledged debut.
I heard he was working out contract deals with his agent.
Yes, I've heard that the carp from the dock is working out some sort of contract deals with his agent. I don't know if you know anything about that, Michael, or not, but that carp is getting so famous, he's looking for an agent.
I think that carp's just lucky that Tom hasn't put that rig on there yet.
Think we can get him to make an appearance for the price of some corn. Tom said that carp will hit the top water when locusts are on the surface. Destroyed an old spinning reel fighting. So 58 awesome people in here for the last 5 minutes. That one grass carp is still at 41 pounds, still hanging in there.
One fish wonder.
The one fish wonder, that's right. We had another massive hit. It was another massive run, but the hair rig, the hook had gone up around the method feeder, so we think that that's how that came off.
Whole thing apart. Each part comes with the weight.
Huh?
The whole thing was all jacked up, ripped apart.
Ah.
That had something to do with it.
Fishing the dream. George is saying, go carp, go carp, go carp. That's awesome. I love it. The carp has the fans out there.
Steve the carp.
So it is 9.6 pounds. 9.6 pounds between Stan 3 and Dustin from Team Snag and Whiskers. And then 19.6 between Stan 3 and Tony.
He's on, Stan.
Oh. Thank you.
Already go to the trunk?
No, it's Dustin that's on. And Dustin is close to the Devil Cat spot, so that's something we got to watch out for.
Big water.
He's definitely in the big fish water. Thank you, I missed it. Thank you. Carp like hitting them crawdads along the bank at night. There you go, Dale. Oh, that
was your neck?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh. In the boat. Will it hit 9.6 pounds 9.6 for the tie.
Ooh, that's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close.
Let me see if I can eye it.
Make sure you use that West Coast scale.
Yes. Stan 3 says, do not use the chunky scale on this one.
It looks like about 8 to me.
Yep.
Yeah, but bellies can be deceiving.
Fire.
It's close. That's a pretty long fish.
Whew. I got a whole group of people up there that's wanting to come down here and fish in this spot. I'm like, you can have it. Nothing left here but dreams and memories.
That fish is fatter than I thought it was.
Don't worry, it's not gonna be put us in the lead just yet. Not this one anyway. I still got 2 minutes.
2 minutes left. That's right.
Hold on.
Did it lose the scale? I kicked mine in the water.
What happened, Tony?
I was wondering if he lost the scale because I kicked mine in the water a few minutes ago.
Oh no.
Still working. I still have a minute. That looks like 8 pounds right there.
That was going to be my guess, somewhere in there.
5.78.
Woo!
Ooh. Woo!
Man, I was sweating.
Woo!
That's a spawn male right there.
Yep. A few weeks from now, I bet you that one would have went over 9. Just saying.
Look at his tail.
Wow, let's shoot up.
Okay, that brought you up to 37.2. You've got 1 minute. 1 minute to catch. Tony, you need a 19.6. Dustin, you need a 3.8. Up. 2, 1. That's it.
Oh, now you call it.
Fish on!
Oh, are you serious?
Fish on!
Fish on. You weren't quick enough. You didn't go to the trunk fast enough.
Let's see. Tony
What
with
we
a
got,
fish on
Tony?
right at the buzzer.
We went back to check the instant replay. It was in time. It'll count.
We went back to
It was on! It was on!
we went to the instant replay. The fish was on before the final millisecond tick. It is coming right down to the end.
Oh my goodness, Tony.
It's a nice.
You got 20?
Tony only needs 19.6 to tie, and it's looking. It's
Tony
got
and
some
his
fight.
trunk.
Nah, he's not gonna make it.
Oh
Oh,
man!
Almost. Woo! Minutes.
Man, oh man!
Coming down to the last second.
Every week it seems like it comes down. Well, there we go. That's it. Carp win again. This is 2 weeks in a row for the carp. Should we say spawn? Spawn anybody? That's All right, Ernie, thank you for coming in downtown, Ernie Brown. Danny, thank you for making it in today. I'm glad that you could wind down your fishing weekend with us.
Now, I've got 6 people up there getting their gear together. They want me to move out of this spot, and I'm going to let them go ahead and have it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's have at it.
Well, they may have some different bait that I don't have or something. What I'm doing is no good to me, and it's not even getting bites. So they're welcome to it. If they come in here and catch some fish, I'm going to out of their way.
They're going to hold their tongue different. That's all you're doing wrong.
But I'm gonna start packing up, so I'm gonna tell you guys
That was
bye right now. Dan,
4.7.
thanks for having me.
4.7. All right.
I always love hanging out with you guys, man. You're amazing, amazing people.
Well,
Time of my
you
life
are
hanging with you guys.
you are
I'm
too,
gonna,
my brother. Much love for you.
you too. I'm gonna go and get
All
a
right, Danny.
shower. I stink.
Go get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too. All right. Bye,
Take a
y'all.
little nap there, Danny. Great seeing you. Y'all check out Danny Stone Outdoors, River Rats, Mississippi River Rats, Danny Stone, Fishing and Freedom, Parker Pursuits, Creole Catfishing. One every week. It's on one of those channels. You don't want to miss. Great show every Saturday night. Thank you. Thank
Catch
you.
everything from sharks to who knows.
Turtles.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Bye. I'll see you.
See you later, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
And let's see. We've got
All right.
Tony. How's it going?
Well, it was a little slow day. I'm sure. Hang on. I gotta get this plane.
Tony always pulling double duty out there. Thank you very much for taking care of all those people up there, landing them safely, Tony. We appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. Multi Jeep with the 222.
I'm sure the bike's probably going to turn on now that the competition is over, but it was a good one. It was a good one. The weather was great. It started raining a little bit, but the good sign is that my signal only dropped once in this location. It's been pretty bad here, so that gives me a good feeling for when I got to come back out here in a couple weeks. So, but yeah, Mike Brillo and Team Snagging Whistles, great job. Stan with the 41-pounder, and Danny Stone just logged off. So good fishing with you again. Everybody on chat. I haven't been able to check it too much because I want to keep just one signal in this area, but had a good time.
Always, Tony. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a great, big part of STANday. I appreciate you being out there every week. Hey, still not bad. 25.1. That's not bad at all. Are you going to do your normal pack up live?
I'm gonna go live for the pack up.
All right,
But
so we're going to try to
it take me that long. I'm pretty close.
We're going to try to jump out of here in just a second. So if y'all haven't, Tony's link is out in the description. You can check out Tony, jump on his link. He always does a pack up live. Sometimes he gets them. You never know. You never know. So I appreciate you being, like I said, Tony, appreciate you being a big part of STANday Live. Thank you so much. Y'all check out Tony Harrison. He's been doing some lives. He also does the pack up live after STANday, so go check him out. So thank you, Tony. Looks like Michael's over there with the rods. So Dustin, second place again, 2 weeks in a row.
I'm starting to feel like I'm part of two stands.
Yeah, there you go. You are. Second place. Hey, it's hard to go out there and catch fish all the time and hit second every time. That's it takes skill.
I'm targeting second place.
There you go. That's what I did. At least that's what I said anyhow, and it works. So.
Nah, but thanks for letting us fill in or jump in here last minute. I love getting Landon out here and fishing. You want to say something, Landon? No, he's tired. He went to bed late last night.
Well, we love having Landon out here on STANday. Thank you, Landon. You do a great job out there.
Yeah, he's tired.
He's looking a little tired.
He
But yes, so definitely check out Team Snag and Whiskers. They fish here in Virginia, a lot of the James River. Dustin's been on some blue cats lately. 37.2 pounds during kind of like the end of spawn. Hot Virginia day. Not exactly the best fishing window, and 37.2 with the big fish of 21.6. I take that every day of the week. So great job. You've been killing it out there, beating your PBs multiple times. So we look forward to a lot more from you. So
yeah, can't wait for Sean to get back out here. He's been on vacation and family stuff. So can't wait for him to get back out here and us fish together again.
Definitely. Well, thank you. Appreciate you being out there. Y'all check out Team Snag and Whiskers. Let's see. Michael, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I'm just packing up, head home, see about making my ladies some lunch.
Well, Stan 3 would like to make you since you are S4, you are honorary co-winner of the Carp Challenge today.
Done without you, Mike.
There you go.
That's pretty awesome. I kind of thinking it might wait a little bit more when I saw you wrestling just to get a photo of it or get it in front of the screen, you know. What a beast.
Yeah, unbelievable. 41 pounds. That's that's when we were talking to you about it. That's why we wanted to start taking up carp fishing. There's monster carp in the Virginia area here. We've done the river thing. We wanted to come and try kind of like lake carp fishing to give it a shot. And so far, I think we like the lake carp fishing.
Yes,
But so thank you, Michael. Appreciate everything you do out there. And let's see. That leaves us with anything you want to say there, Mr. Carp PB?
Go try something new. That's all I can say.
There you go.
It's a tough fight out there. Try go after a different fish. You never know what's gonna happen. I always thought this was just little fish water, maybe some little channel cats or something like that. Let him behold a 40-pound monster.
Yeah,
You never know what's out there unless you go try to catch it.
I mean, y'all can see this little bitty, just kind of offshoot bottom part of the reservoir. You wouldn't think that there's a 5-pound fish in here, yet alone something 40-something pounds. But they're out there, so.
Well, that's exactly why they come up with the term, that looks carpy.
Well, you'll be hearing us using that from now on.
Dark water, maybe. You think, maybe it's not too deep. You know, you got some stuff they can eat on or stop and eat something. Oh, they're there.
Well, and I learned something today, too. Don't be afraid to use pineapple for bait.
That's right.
Or mango. We've heard mango, too, so we're going to give that a shot. So you never know. But seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of you that come into STANday, that came in and watched our videos, watched our lives. Thank you so much for all the support you guys have shown Tim. Like I said, spoke with him last night, and you guys are helping him get through this. It really is making a difference to him. He wanted me to give his sincere thank yous. How much this family means to him. So seriously, thank you. We'll talk to everybody soon. You never know when I'll be live. Maybe live later, maybe live tomorrow. You never know.
I think I finally caught a bait that was too big for Epic.
Yeah, that's right. The 41-pound. I don't think Epic would be using that for bait. That's true. George, thank you very much. Like I said, you ever want to come on, do some carp fishing with us? You're more than welcome. So, deuces, everybody. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Later.